straight to the moon. Get your ticket now. Everybody line up, get your tickets. We're going. Did you buy the tip? Yeah. Do you like rocket ships? Oh, what a tip! You wanna try this shit? Yeah. We got everything you need. You better buy some kitty now. Everybody, long live Ponzi. Everybody, long live the Ponzi ride. Never short it. Bitcoin's back, alright.
Alright indeed, yes, Bitcoin is back, alright baby. Today's day is Thursday the 5th of August 2021. Let's be gone and jump straight into these figures where we're going to find out what's up with what is going down. Check it out, here we go. Right, so moving from left to right, we've got Coolcoin, which is the SegWit protocol, which is centrally controlled by Blockstream. We've got Bcrash, which is controlled by Roger Ver and his crony mates. We've got Bitcoin, which is BSV, which is the original protocol, making it the real Bitcoin, the true Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin, and the world's only truly decentralized digital commodity, which makes it the most valuable commodity on Earth. And then we've got Fisher Price cash on the end. So let's have a quick look at these figures on Coolcoin. So we've got a hash rate 98.5, network nodes 93.7, transactions 33.00. That's probably due to the reorg attack that Bitcoin suffered the other day. Block size only 1.85%. Absolutely hilarious. So let's have a chat with our favourite douchebags of Bitcoin, Peter McCormack, to see if he can explain to us what is going on here.
Bitcoin is so different now from when Satoshi was here.
Yeah, well, when Satoshi was here, Bitcoin was a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. How far away from that are we now?
It's a completely different project.
Yeah? Well, what would Satoshi Nakamoto have to say about that?
It doesn't matter who Satoshi is anymore.
Well, what if he came back and said something like, what the hell do you think you're doing, effing up my project?
Even if Satoshi came back, I don't think he would just be immediately welcomed as having this God-given right to decide what happens with Bitcoin. I think he would have to earn his right back into the project.
Earn his right back into the project? I just thought you said it was nothing like Bitcoin, it's a completely different project, and it didn't matter who Satoshi Nakamoto was anymore. Why would he want to earn himself a place back into the project that's nothing like the project that he created that is Bitcoin? This makes no sense whatsoever. So in your opinion, what is this alternative project based on now then?
Bitcoin is built based on consensus now.
Consensus now? Do you even know what proof of work is? Do you understand the significance of a chain of signatures? Did you even bother to read the white paper? This sounds absolutely insane. Let's see if you can convince me one more time.
Project Bitcoin is built based on consensus now.
How can it be based on consensus if it's a centralized project by Blockstream? There is no consensus because it's centrally controlled. Ever since they implemented SegWit on the 24th of August 2017, which meant they were accountable to nobody and changed Bitcoin from a commodity to a security. Absolutely ridiculous. So let's have a quick chat with Roger Ver. So Roger Ver, tell us your expectations of your centralized project.
And we're going to really spread Bitcoin Crash across the entire country here in Antigua.
Yeah, good luck with that, mate. And what do you say to all those multinational corporations that do billions, if not trillions of dollars of global trade on an annual basis that say that they need a regulatory compliant monetary system in order to do so?
The ones that say that the blockchains all need to be legally compliant about everything all the time, just go use your Visa card.
Yeah, like that's going to work. And we've got Bitcoin here, so we've got hash rate 0.25%, network nodes 1.3, transactions 54.2, block size back up to where it should be. Look at that, 97% of the block size. That's the data flowing through the chain. And let me tell you what's funny about this. It's laughable. Bitcoin mining operations compete to process data transactions on chain. No transactions, no use. No use, no value. No value, no money. The most valuable chain is the chain with the most utility on it. And utility is transactions and data volume. That is it. You really don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out which chain is going to be the most valuable. And look at this, 54% of the transactions, 97% of the block size being processed by simply 0.25% of the overall global hash rate. This goes to show you just how much of an efficient system Bitcoin really is. It is amazing. So let's have a look at these block sizes. But before we do that, we'll just have a chat with our favourite person, Michael Saylor, who never fails to cheer me up in the morning with his enthusiasm. So Michael, thanks for coming on the show. What do you say to all those people like Peter McCormack who think that Bitcoin should be changed and tampered with and messed around with and, you know, just kind of like, effed up in a way?
I like Bitcoin the way it is.
Oh, well, so do we, Michael, so do we. But we really like Bitcoin. How do you compete with that?
In fact, I love Bitcoin the way it is.
All right, mate, calm down. Well, you can't just leave it there. You're going to have to explain yourself. What is it about Bitcoin that you love so much?
The way it's currently constructed, it is possible to put all $250 trillion of monetary energy.
Whoa, $250 trillion of monetary energy. Where's that going to go?
In big blocks of encrypted energy on the blockchain.
Whoa, they do sound like big blocks. What sort of numbers are we talking about?
Maybe the Bitcoin will be $1 million. You can probably calculate $10 million of Bitcoin or something.
Whoa, $10 million per Bitcoin or something. I mean, how's it going to fit and where's it going to go?
Big blocks, $100 million chunks on the blockchain.
Is that right? Well, let's have a look at these blocks on the blockchain then, shall we? Oh my goodness me, look at this. Look at this. This is amazing. I'm literally speechless. Look at this. So I'm going to call out the megabyte blocks now in the column. 255, this is megabytes. 255, 255, 255, 255, 255, 255, 255, 164, 255, 228, 131, 54, 22, 82, 83, 1, 227, 32, 84, 117, 59, 36, 221, 105, 138, 125 at 36.50. These are absolutely massive blocks. And when I say massive, as in like comparatively compared to all the alternative protocols that literally have no fundamental value whatsoever. But I mean, in these blocks aren't actually even going to be that big compared to what's happening in the future. But we are seeing the beginning of it. This is what is so exciting, and this is probably why the reorg attack happened a couple of days ago, because it was literally the last chance they had to halt the growth of Bitcoin. Because if the chain carries on like this, it is literally going to be more than double the size of BTC within about 20 days. So before the end of the month, it's just going to be absolutely huge. And that reorg attack, what it was actually a hard fork. It wasn't really a hash war. It was literally an alternative miner mining hash and then creating an alternative protocol, trying to pretend it was Bitcoin and using the name Tau. It's outrageous. So it wasn't even a hash war. It was a genuine attack. They spent millions on it, and it lasted what? A day and a half, and that's it. They've wasted all that money. Not that money is of any value to them, and now they've got nothing. They have blown it. That's their last chance. Unless they're going to try more sort of like dirty tactics, but it's just going to be obvious as to who it is that's doing it, and it's a criminal offence. So good luck with that. I mean, these are huge. So let's have a look at Anne-Marie's Fisher Price Cash. Yep, still struggling to get all blocks over a kilobyte. What a joke. And Bcrash Wallet, they've got one block via BTC, actually mined a block over a megabyte. One block on Bcrash. Oh my goodness me. And let's have a look at Corecoin. Wow, how many blocks do they have over a megabyte? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that it? They've just got 12 blocks over a megabyte. Wow. Wow is all I can say. Look at this, hash rate back on track. So hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. If you are intelligent and you apply creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. When something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. Boom, next. Proof of work by network. Look at that. Corecoin, Bcrash, Fisher Price Cash will fall into their own footprints one day, because that's what Ponzi schemes do. Bcrash Bitcoin hash rate, who cares? Bcrash Bitcoin proof of work, who cares? It is currently 3,518 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than any of these alternative protocols. It's currently 1.2% more profitable to mine on SV. Interesting. I wonder if they'll be coming over soon. Look at this. Daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain size, a Bitcoin blockchain size by network. Let's have a look at this proportionally. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Wow. We are absolutely romping away with this. Romping away with this. Back on track. I think the acceleration now is going to be absolutely staggering. Absolutely staggering. I'd be really interested to see where we are by the end of the month. I mean, if it keeps going like this, it's just absolutely huge. Oh my goodness me. You can expect fireworks shortly because miners, like I said, make money from processing data and transactions. That's it. BTC does nothing. And when the miners move, the BTC chain collapses. That's it, like almost like a death spiral. Jeepers, jeepers. Shitcoiners have no idea what's coming. Miners are going to move first, and like I said, it only takes 2% of the market, of which the big miners already have, to change their mind, and BTC is gone. Poof, like that. Whoa, whoa. Let's have a look at this. So Bitcoin, daily Bitcoin transactions by network. Oh, again, that's going to change soon. Transactions per block by network. Bitcoin still winning. Oh, we're back. Fees USD, that's fees in the block from the block, block fee, fees Satoshis. Look at that in the block, loving that. Daily Bitcoin reward, so this is block fee to block reward ratio. Interesting, look at that, we'll monitor that with time. Look at this, daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. Bitcoin almost literally a vertical, parabolic, amazing. Let's see how far ahead we are now, 125 gigabytes. 125 gigabytes, just sensational stuff, sensational stuff. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. So this is global hash rate 7 days. The politics of what we're looking at here. Global hash rate 24 hours, probably going to look the same as KuCoin. This is going to change so fast, so fast. Like, oh my god, oh my god. B crash again. I mean, utter complete waste of energy, an absolute joke. None of these shitcoin enterprises have a clue what they're doing. And this is Bitcoin, so this looks suspicious because SBI Crypto was a huge miner for a very short time. And, you know, it seems to have coincided with this reorg, which looks a little bit suspect. Where are they? Have they been booted off the chain? Was it them? I mean, they were mining a huge amount all of a sudden, and then suddenly a reorg happened. Again, I'm just speculating here. Because we're yet to find out, but it just seems a little bit suspicious that they would appear from out of nowhere, mine a huge amount of hash, and then suddenly we would face a reorg. You know, we'll find out. Fisher Price Cash, yeah, what a joke. So the reason we're squeezing the shitcoin enterprises off the chain is because the only thing they understand is dollar worshipping, because they have no respect for the fundamentals of Bitcoin. And price manipulation obviously comes with dollar worshipping, so we'll have a look at that now. Let's have a look at the short positions on Bitcoin. 91%, coming down a little bit. Let's have a look at short positions on KuCoin. Where are we now? Here we go. Short positions are 3.1. Interesting. Let's have a look at Bitcoin blocks live. So for any newbies watching this, the vertical rectangular blocks moving across the top of the screen are the transactions being recognized by the nodes on the network. And the transactions are recognized instantly the moment they're broadcast, because Bitcoin is an ultra small world mandala network. It basically means that as the size of the network increases, the density of the links goes to zero, making it ultra small world and highly sparse respectively, and the formulation can lead to an improved topology against malicious attacks, so it's hard to take down. Bitcoin is an amazing network. So look at this. So once the transactions are recognized by the nodes on the network, they're then thrown into the memory pool, which is where they're competed for by miners and payment processors in order to create a block, put the transaction within a block, and then place the block on the blockchain, which is when they're rewarded with the Coinbase data, otherwise known as the block reward, otherwise known as freshly minted Bitcoin. Look at this. Look at this. Absolutely staggering. Absolutely staggering. So you can pretty much see where the reorg happened. It was like around here. Yeah, look at that. That was a reorg. Didn't last very long. And now look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. I mean, if this isn't going to draw attention and more headlines, you know, but I mean, shitcoin is shit for brains. I wouldn't really expect too much. So we got in the highlighted rectangular box below that, we've got the hash of each block, the block height, who it was mined by, size, the time, the date, the transaction count, and total fees. Let's have a look at charts quickly. Any movers and shakers while we're here. No time like the present. Beautiful. There we go. Excellent. And so, as I always ask, do you honestly think that 7 transactions a second on the network was meant to service all of this lot? Look at this. This lot, all this hardware, huge amounts of data. It's the biggest data network the world has ever seen. Ever. It's just absolutely huge. All of it will be mining Bitcoin. None of these alternative protocols or these shitcoins will exist. I mean, it's just absolutely staggering what this network is capable of. It's brilliant. And let's have a look at BitInfo charts. This is absolutely hilarious. If you haven't heard my video earlier, Vitalik basically admitted that Ethereum is a security, just like XRP is a security, so we can count them out immediately. We know that Segwit turned BTC into a security as well. Well, they're all securities, but Bitcoin now registering with 13.1% of variable transactions on the entire CMC. Coin market crap. Let's have a look at transactions just for lulz, because I love this chart so much. 3 months, we'll have an XRP in there, beautiful. And just expand that so we can see it. Look at that. So Bitcoin transactions. This is a delayed chart. Now registering 365,864. Amazing. Just watch this space, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Keep a close eye on it. And let's have a look at BSV data. So this seems to be struggling ever since this particular site seems to be struggling ever since the reorg. Okay, we're going to have to leave that one. Trends.cash, apps ranking by money spent. TDXP app looks like it's back on track. Huge amounts of money being spent on there. Then ReliX in second and third. Unknown in fourth, followed by Twitch and Weebot. Apps ranking by performed actions. Look at these other apps starting to flourish by the looks of it, giving Crypto Fights and Run Protocol a run for their money. Amazing. CryptoQuant, yes, the exchanges were cashing out, which was counteracted by a huge amount of tether printing, but a squeeze in the liquidities caused a spike in the price and a massive bubble. It's really not looking good. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at the exchanges have cashed out again. They've cashed out. Whoa, whoa! I think they know what's coming. Jeepers, jeepers! That's a sudden just offloading it. They don't want it. Toxic stuff. Now let's have a look at what's on chain. Good question. What is on chain? Look at all these massive blocks. Massive blocks. Jeepers. Estimated next block size 883. Are you kidding me? Memory pool 923. Is this going to be a record breaking block? I doubt it, because there's so much data in there and transactions. They'll probably break this down into maybe 3 lots of 250 megabytes, I would suspect, but I mean, keep an eye on that if that comes through. Jeepers, jeepers. Joho's meme pool looks like this has also been affected by the reorg, unless this is all part of the political blackout. We're now no longer seeing the memory pool for Bitcoin. It would be great to see. They'll have to come back on track. But what a memory pool is not meant to look like is BTC. Look at that. They can't clear the data. Absolutely shocking. Or BCH. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. So we'll have a look at what the issues with Coolcoin and Ethereum are now on TX Street. So we've got the median fee on Coolcoin. A median fee 53 cents. Yeah, try using that on a high frequency trading platform. So Adam Back, the CEO of Blockstream, who essentially control Coolcoin. Let's hear your expectations of your payment network.
So, fee estimation in some cases is quite bad. If you're paying a friend, you can probably afford to wait 4 hours and not pay a priority fee.
Oh, shut up, you muppet. I'm not waiting 4 hours for a payment to confirm on a payment system, on a cash system. And Ethereum, look at this, the transfer fee, $2.07. How do you respond to that, Vitalik?
The internet of money should not cost 5 cents a transaction. It's kind of absurd.
Yeah, really? So you're trying to tell me it should cost $2.05? And let's look at our own issues here with excessive fiat money printing. What do we know about this?
Statistical analysis has found that every time an empire begins to near its own demise, you'll find that its currency will be debased.
Absolutely, that's exactly what we're witnessing here. It's really not looking good. Knowing that Bitcoin is the only thing that can save us, how are we feeling about it today? CoinGecko, 41? Come on, people, seriously? Get your popcorn, strap yourself in, and just enjoy the ride. Let's have a look at BitPing, monitoring all these other networks around the world. What's the money flow per hour today? Because Bitcoin can monitor all the other networks, because Bitcoin is the only network that is up 24/7, so it can monitor the downtime of all these other networks. Oh, money flow per hour, 81 cents. That's going up. That is going up. Look, you can see where the economically leading countries are, really, basically by these by all the networks that are up and running. Wow, amazing. The morning run, 24-hour trade volume, $1,210. Good. Stay away from this, people. Move fast and break stuff does not mean breaking the law. Obviously, this is BSV here, so we've had 403,731 purchases over the last 24 hours. Wow, great. Let's have a look at the depth chart. 5.2 million asks versus 4.3 million bids. Interesting. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus USD. Oh, shot up, come down again. Interesting. Let's have a look at Corecoin versus USD. There we are. Oh, look at that. Look at, I would say that's suspect. That looks to me like it was timed with a reorg. So maybe they knew they were going to reorg Bitcoin. Put money into BTC, expecting the attack on BSV to increase the price of BTC, Corecoin, and then they cashed out because they realised it hasn't worked. Or maybe that's what it was all about. Maybe that's where they made the money. Maybe they were reorging BSV in anticipation of a price increase of BTC. Who knows? It's all in the figures. You can see it. I mean, look at that. That's a pump and a dump. That is a definition of a pump and a dump. Wow. Maybe they were trying to increase the price of BTC to give people more confidence in it, because they just don't understand the fundamentals of Bitcoin. Saying, yeah, we're investing in BTC, but all the traders have done is cashed out again. Dirty traders have gone against them. That's hilarious. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus Corecoin. Traveling sideways, traveling down a little bit, but still holding its own, hanging in there. We know what's coming. I mean, imagine what this is going to be like by the end of the month. Or there around or a bit after, like jeepers, if that chain keeps growing the way it's going. My goodness me. Let's have a look at the CMC. Corecoin back down again, 38, struggling because there's no stablecoin printers, apart from Binance USD, but that's not actually going into BTC. And there's Bitcoin. And remember, Bitcoin BSV is the only data that has got any fundamental value. So all of these projects are utterly fundamentally worthless, which basically leaves a market cap of $1.66 trillion of utter garbage. Oh my goodness. Let's have a look at my YouTube figures. 612, excellent stuff. Yeah, loving that. So slowly catching monkey. Like and subscribe, people. Trying to catch the Bitcoin SV channel. I think they've got like 920 something subscribers, so come on, let's do it. Streamanity, so 302 followers, made $80 80 cents on yesterday's video. Thank you very much. Twitch, so $109 earned so far. Thank you very much. 424 followers. Let's have a look at how many new subscribers Twitch had on Acorn Stacks over the last 24-hour period. Hopefully it's less than 24 hours, so it's within the day. 16 hours, 31 users. Nice, that'll do. And Mama Bitcoin, how's she doing today with her tweet? 1,088. 1,089. Come on, 1,090. Having that. Is he going to stay there? Yes, come on. Let's look at our man Satoshi. How is he doing? Has he got 80,000? Oh, 79.9. Creeping up again. Are they going to allow it? We'll see. Stay tuned, folks. Stablecoin printer. Let's have a look. Any more stablecoin printers? Ooh, USDC. So third. Also, it's just 123 million USDC. As you do. What an absolute joke. Oh my goodness me. Shout out to people in the chat box. Good chat in there today, peeps. Connor G, Keith Fellows, KP Dad, JPaps, Seikomozo. I think I'm pronouncing it right. SK83M, thanks very much for joining me all. Great show today, keeping up to date with these figures. Yeah, there we go. Right, peeps, we're up to date. Hope you enjoyed the show. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch. forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to